Alrighty, second half action between the Spirits of St. Louis and the San Antonio Spurs of 1976. Spirits have jumped out to a huge lead, 76 points in one half, scored 40 in the second quarter, and lead the game 76-57. They outscored the Spurs by 14 in that second period after leading by 5 after 1. There's been a lack of defense played in this game by both teams. Spurs are still hitting 50% from the floor, but the Spirits are hitting 57%. Now, I had a similar experience with my PTG basketball version of the 76 Spirits of St. Louis. They were able to score points with a lot of ease. They have Freddie Lewis and Boone. Malone draws a lot of fouls. Marvin Barnes is Marvin Barnes. Just a lot of offense. So anyway, I've had a couple little frustrations in the second quarter. There are a few rule clarifications I'm still working on. And I still have not gotten into the flow totally of the raised number results or the raised question marks or asterisks. There's a lot of things to look up. So anyway, I'm still working on those things. This half hopefully will go a little bit smoother than the first half. And we hope that the Spurs guards of Silas and Gervin can stay out of foul trouble. They both have 3, and they got those early in the game in the first quarter. So I'm also going to throw a timer onto this quarter. We'll see how long it takes. I always like to time a quarter and see how the game of replay basketball plays in card and dice, true card and dice versions. We had a member of the Facebook group, Tabletop Basketball Board Games named Mike. He threw up a video there, and he was actually playing the game on a computer screen while he had the actual cards on his desk and rolling the dice at the same time. And that's not the same as this. The computer was doing all the calculations, keeping all the stats, whereas I'm doing all the calculations and keeping all the stats, and therefore it's just going to take longer this way. So anyway, if you're still hanging around for the second half, this is a long video, and I hope you're entertained a little bit. If you're not, just feel free to jump around and take a look at parts of the video. I'm hoping the Spurs can make this into a game. I did not expect the Spirits to have so much spirit. So here we go with the second half of the game, and I believe the Spurs got the tap, so I'm just going to give the ball to the Spirits of St. Louis to lead it all off, and we'll start the clock as soon as I turn this card. And by the way, the leading scorers in the game, Freddie Lewis with 13 points on 4 of 6 shooting, 5 of 7 from the line. Bad News Barnes, 6 of 11 from the floor, 12 points. Let's see, San Antonio is led by 14 from George Gervin, and the scrappy George Karl came off the bench, played a whole 12 minutes of the second quarter, 5 of 7 from the floor, 12 points. He's also got an assist. Leading assist man, believe it or not, it's Mark Oberding with 3 for the Spurs, 4 for Freddie Lewis, and 3 for ML Carr, and Don Chaney with 5 assists off the bench and 8 points in 9 minutes for the Spirits. Those are some surprise performances. So anyway, we're going to get going here, and we'll see how this second half goes. Here comes St. Louis. Ball goes to the point guard. Point guard's going to be Fred Lewis. Lewis goes up 3-1. Oh, CB, that's a center block opportunity, and that's a 5. So I'm guessing Billy Paltz is easily going to get a block on Freddie Lewis. And the rebounding block shots chart tells me 35. Team rebound offense. So Spurs retain possession. Ball goes to small forward, the rookie ML Carr. And that's a 1-5 contested. Oberding forces Carr to miss. So St. Louis starts 0 for 2 from the floor. Rebound offensive power forward 11. Defensive shooting guard 10, but +2. Gervin gets the rebound. He's basically a guard in a small forward's disguise, or vice versa. Here comes this San Antonio, they're going to go to their number one. They're going to go to George. He's been hitting the shots. And that is a 6-4. And that's a foul asterisk. And the 6 will be the shooting guard or point guard. It's got to be the point guard, Freddie Lewis. And let's take a look at the asterisk here. Yeah, that's a foul 2 asterisk, right? That means it goes to the blue numbered player. Foul 2 asterisk. Foul committed by the defensive fouler. Yeah. So it is going to be on Fred Lewis. For Freddie, that's his second. And the Spurs retain possession. Oh, 64. Oh, it was a 2-shotter. So 2 shots for Gervin. Makes it all the way to 61. 43 good. 43 good. They needed that to start the half. Iceman now with 16. Ball goes to the coach's choice. Let's give it to Marvin. He started off strong. 61. That's going to be a miss by Bad News. 0 for 3 to start the half for the Spirits. Oops. Rebound defensive small forward. 13. And defensive point guard. So it's going to be Oberding. Spurs fans trying to get behind their team. Power forward Larry Kenon. Kenon with 8 points. There's a 2-5. No good. Rebound. Offensive point guard versus defensive point guard. So offensive 4, defensive shooting guard, 5. Booney gets the re. And the ball goes to coach's choice again. We get a lot of coach's choices. And I'm going to go to Boone this time. I'll defer to Boone. 44. 44 is a steal opportunity. 3. And it looks definitely like Gervin is going to get that steal from Boone. And here comes San Antonio. Coach's choice, going to the Iceman one more time. 1-1. C2. That's your contested. The blue die is higher. He will, he's going to block that shot. That's going to be Moses Malone because it's a 6. Gervin, no good. Blocked by Moses. Won't be the last time they face off in the NBA. Block shot rebound. That's a 61. 61-62 possible goaltending. Blue die makes the call. 1-5 good block. 6 goaltending. It's a 6. I rolled a 6. So let's see, what was that assist on that play? Because it was, nope, no assist. But George Gervin will get credit for a basket. And the Spurs get lucky right there because that should have easily been a rebound for Moses. Power forward. Here comes Barnesy. That's a 45. That's a miss. Barnes hit around 465 or so from the field that year. 469. I can't remember exactly what it was. Let's see how good my knowledge is. Barnes. Oh, it says 503. He actually hit 503 that year. Wow. Maybe it was his rookie year hitting the 470 range or 469. Miss by Barnes. Rebound. Highest rebounder at offensive center and offensive power forward. So got Moses Malone easily. Follow-up to column 2 shot and is fouled by his regular defender. So Moses grabs the rebound. Ah, shoot. He's going to be fouled by his regular defender automatically. And it's just a matter of if this 2-point shot's going to fall. No. So 2 free throws for Moses. For Billy, that's his second personal. And we roll a 42 on the first one. His free throw is barely good. And we get a 66. That is not good. 77-61, rebounding the missed free throw. We got ourselves a 15. Offensive center. Oh, offensive power forward, the center is shooter, so it is Marvin Barnes at the offensive rebound. I think we checked that characteristic. I got a 3. It's lower than a 4, though, so we'll just pull the ball back out. 10-12, coach's choice, go to 4. There's a lot of shooters in this lineup. 3. I'll take a 3. ML Carr. And Carr gets a 4-4, which is a steal. Going to be a steal by the defender unless he's a 6. Olberding steals from Carr, getting some high numbers on the blue. Here come the Spurs. 10-minute mark. 1-5 center, 6 rare play. And it's going to go to the center. The Whopper. And a 46. Turnover, Billy Paltz. Back over to the Spirits. Oh, who is it? Coach's choice, go to 1. Go to Booney this time, 44. Oh, potential steal. And it is another steal by Gervin. Turnover Boone. Here comes San Antonio again. A chance to cut into the lead. And they need to. Oh, coach's choice, go to 1. Going to Gervin. 23. Yes, because this blue does not shoot another 3-pointer for him. We didn't want to do that. Gervin for 2, 77-63. And an assist to James Silas, who will be getting the ball more as I play longer, especially in the clutch. Here we go. Yeah, he's got that 2-pointer with the $sign. So it's 77-63. Small forward, ML Carr. Here we go. 61. That's no good by the rookie. He's missed 4 in a row. And he has 4 points on the game. Offensive center 16, defensive center 16. Billy Paltz matching up well with Moses. Ball's going to head over the small forward. Olberding, the big bruiser. He's only 19 years old. Imagine that. 31. And that's a possible center block shot. If not, it's a 2-point basket, but I rolled a 6. So Moses Malone has a 4, and he's going to block the shot of Olberding. Second block of the period for Big Moses. Rebound on the block shot. That's a 34. 34 with the center blocking. Another team rebound offense. So this time it's going to be the Spurs getting the ball back. Ball knocked out of bounds, awarded to the offense. And here we go. Point guard. Captain late, James Silas. And that's a 36. And we're just going to use that as a missed shot. I'm not worrying about injuries. Another time waster in replay basketball. Rebound. Defensive small forward, Carr, or defensive shooting guard. It's easily going to be Carr. Fast break follows. So we got a rebound to Carr. Fast break follows. And that's going to be, oops, wrong board. That's going to be the yellow fast break for the Spirits. And that's a 3. Possible shot off the fast break. If the fast break shot, if the blue die is higher than his or the point guard's FB rating, and it's not going to because we're already one. It doesn't matter who it is. No one's got that good a fast break rating. It's not higher. So if not, looks like no fast break. It's held up because I don't have another explanation on the card. So here comes St. Louis. Shooting guard, Ron Boone. And Booner gets a 46. No good by Boone. Their field goal percentage is dropping. They're not hitting their shots. Rebounded by the offensive center versus defensive center. And once again, Billy Paul's just enough to rein in Moses Malone's dominance of the offensive board. Ball goes to the shooting guard. The shooting guard's going to be Gerv. Iceman 31. Another center contested block, but this time it's just a 1. So I believe that's going to be a basket. 2 points, George Gervin. Believe it or not, he's snuck in 8 more points. He's got 22 on the game. They're still down by 12, but they are making some progress. Assist power forward 4, yes. Olberding on the assist. So Gervin, let's just take a look at the Gervin stat line so far. 9 of 14 from the field, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. 22 points for George Gervin, and this isn't even his best years yet. He's just moving down to guard and starting to play better. Once he hits the NBA, look out. Ball goes to the shooting guard. That's Booner. Boone, that's a 1-6. And that's a 2-pointer. Ron Boone for 2. Give Boone 11 on the game. 79-65. No assist. Ball goes over to the point guard. Captain late, James Silas. 53. A pass plus. And the 4 is the center. So it's a pass to Silas. 10 more added on to the shot. So a 51 for Pulse from Silas. No, 65. Missed by Pulse. Those assists have not worked out this game. Rebound, offensive shooting guard. Gerv. He's got an 8. The defense gets 2. It only gives him a 7, so Gervin grabs that offensive rebound. And let's see. The offensive rebounding characteristic is a 6. So I believe that means he draws a 2-shot foul on Boone. I hope I'm doing that. That's 2 fouls on Boone. It was in his column there. 2 shots for the Iceman. And a 31 is good. Can't stop the Iceman right now. 31, good. 79-67. George Gervin. 24 in the game. Trying to bring his team back. Ball goes to the coach's choice again. It's go to 2, they're asking. They're going to go to Freddie Lewis. Lewis with an 11. And that's a contested 2, C2. Blue die higher than the column 1 rating of the center. 3. The blue die is higher than the column 1 rating. So Paltz blocks Fred Lewis. And the league's shot blocking champion, I believe, averaged around 3 block shots a game. He's now come up with 2 more in this quarter, 5 block shots in the game. Rebounding block shots, let's see what happens. That's a 53 on the rebounding block shots chart. That tells me that defensive point guard snares the rebound. So that's going to be Paul Silas. And then, in battle with offensive small forward, who throws elbow, roll die, versus offensive small forward's flagrant foul rating, if higher, flagrant foul called. So, offensive small forward, that's ML Carr, who's really a hothead, but he's only got a, if it's, oh yeah, he's got a 1. I think that's very high. If blue die is higher than the 53. If higher, flagrant foul is called. So we're going to have a flagrant foul on ML Carr, who has a flagrant foul rating of 1. I find that quite amusing because ML Carr was a talker and totally deserves a flagrant foul rating of 1. Let's see. So we got a flagrant foul. I think we get 2 shots for James Silas, and the ball. I'm pretty sure that is what the ruling will be. I don't even have it in front of me, but I'm going to give that to James Silas, 2 free throws. He can cut this lead to 10. And a 44 gets the first one. And a 22, Silas cans 2 free throws. 79-69, the Spurs will retain possession. Shame on you, ML Carr. Coach's choice. Go to 1. We're going to go to James. Let's go to James. What the heck? 53. A pass plus. And the 1 is the power forward. So Larry Kenon, a pass plus, move him up to 46 on the opportunity here. Good! Silas to Kenon. Kenon in double digits. We have an 8-point game. The crazy spirits, they've got to keep their attitude in check. Here comes the coach's choice. Go to 1. Let's give it back to Marvin. And that's a 6-3. Marvin is going to draw the foul. And it's going to be on, what he's got on a 5, shooting guard, and that's Gervin's 4th. Gervin has 4 fouls. Boy, that hurts. And it is 2 shots. Yeah, that's a tough one. All right, 2 shots for Marvin. And that's a 25, it's good. And a 14, good. Marvin hits 2 free throws. He's missed his last 5 shots, dating back to the last quarter. 81-71. We'll keep Gervin in there. Coach's choice, go to 3, no 3. Make it a 2. Make it Larry Kenon over Paulitz. Let's do it. 11, contested shot. Moses Malone is not higher. He's equal to. So Larry Kenon will put it in. 81-73. At least we have a game here. It's looking really good. Just don't foul Gervin. I don't know how to play safe yet, so I'm not going to be doing it. Moses Malone. And that is a 54. 54 is a penetration 3. And the defense loses that one. So what does that mean? The P question mark. If not higher, roll 1 die for a 2-pointer. 2 column. And Moses is going to miss. Rebound, ball out of bounds. Home court advantage to see who gets the team rebound. Now this is one of those things where you're just like going, why replay? Why? Because we're just trying to play through a game, and I've got to do this weirdo chart here. Visiting teams index is a 4. Home team's index is a 2. It's going to the home team. All right, we got the ball in the Spurs' hands. All right. And that's a team rebound for the Spurs, I guess. Here we go. 7 minutes. We've been playing 20 minutes. We're only 5 minutes into here. I tell you, this game runs a little slow. Coach's choice. Go to 1. We're going to go to James. He did it before. He's going to do it again. 1-1. I'm rolling a lot of those. Contested shot. Moses successfully contests that shot, though. So that's a C2, and that is going to be a shot missed. So that's going to be a miss because it's higher than the 2 that Moses has there. Missed by Silas. Good defense by Moses. Rebound offensive point guard +2. 6 versus defensive point guard. Yes, Silas offensive rebound. What a great rebound by James. Captain late. If offensive rebounds may attempt a column 2 shot or draw next play card. Well, let's go to Silas when we can. 3. And it's a 5. If I could roll a 6, he has to shoot a 3. Oh my gosh. 3-point attempt for James Silas. And he's got a 0. So it's just a miss for Silas. That's too bad. It was that close to making a 2 if I'd rolled a 5. And anyway, rebound, defensive point guard, and that's Freddie Lewis. Fast break opportunity for the Spirits. Oh, I'm holding the wrong board one more time. Let's see. Spirits have the yellow, and that's a 2. Possible fast break shot. Player gets fast break if his blue die is higher than... Nope, it isn't. As I rolled another 1, nothing's falling St. Louis's way, so here we go. Coach's choice, go to 2. Freddie Lewis conveniently is the 2. And he gets a 41. Steal, perhaps. And that's a 3. And the 3 is the small forward Olberding. And so we roll column 4. It needs to be higher than a 3. And it's not. So it's not a steal. If it's ST. Next play card. Okay. 636, small forward. ML 44 on ML. Another steal opportunity here by the defender, and it's a 4 for Olberding. Turnover Carr. Steal by Olby. Momentum swinging back the Spurs' way. They almost had a rebound basket for Silas a minute ago. Coach's choice. Let's go to the ice. 65, foul, Boone. 3 on Booney, 4 team fouls, non-shooter. Ball goes back to Gervin. He is deadly. 1-2. Possible 3-point attempt. It's equal to, what does that mean? 3A question mark. The blue die is higher, play as a pass. If not higher, attempts a 3-point shot. Oh my gosh. Well, it looks like it's going to be a 3-point shot for the Iceman, and that's not a good chance. 35. He has a 24. No good by Gervin. Unfortunately, they're shooting threes when they shouldn't be. Rebound. Offensive center. The Whopper. Whopper gets the ball. May attempt a column 2 shot. Well, he's got a good touch. Let's go for it, Whop. Miss. Rebound. Loose ball foul. Well, I rolled a high one. 66. Defensive shooting guard, Ron Boone with a foul. That's his 4th. 3 in the period, 5th team foul. And that'll put George Gervin at the foul line, I'm assuming. Yeah, I'm going to go Gervin. It's his defensive guy. That's his primary defender. Gervin, 54. He's got it. Only 86%. 52. He's got them both. Gervin with 26. It's 81-75. Booney with 4 fouls. We're going to play one more play here and maybe take these 4 foul guys out. Here we go. Coach's choice. Go to 1. I can go to Booney. I can go to Barnes. Who am I going to go to? Let's go to Booney before he leaves the game. 43. Potential steal. It's a 2 over his 1. And a steal for Gervin. Turnover. Boone. Steal by Gervin. Timeout. Okay, that's 4 fouls on 2 guys. It'll be Spurs ball. Let's see what we can do here. I'll take Gervin and Boone out for a little bit. I don't want them getting foul number 5. As we approach 25 minutes for 6 minutes of play, that's pretty slow. Let's see. Gervin's out. I mean, it's a good game. It's just a matter of can you handle 50-minute quarters? You know, that's a lot of time. Let's see. Booney's coming out. And I love the teams. I love the look of the cards. I love the flow for the most part. Who can I put in? Mike Barr's a really good shooter. Let's put Barr in. You can't lose with Mike Barr. And he's a 10 assist. We'll move Freddie to the shooter. So Barr's coming in. And I think I might go with George Karl. I was thinking, let's do it. Karl's been a super player. That'll move Silas to the shooter. There we go. Karl's earned this time. All right. All right, we got the Spurs with the ball. 6 minutes left. Ball goes to the power forward. It's going to be Larry Kenon, and it is 45, and that's a miss for Larry. He'd hit his last two. Rebounded by offensive point guard 2, defensive point guard +2, Mike Barr. So we lost some rebounding, losing Gervin. Barr gets it. Hands it off to Moses. Oh, I was going to put Caldwell Jones back in. Maybe I'll start the fourth quarter with Caldwell. Moses gets the ball, and that's 1-5. Contested two-pointer, and he's not going to stop him. It's a 1. Count it for Moses Malone. Moses now in double digits. Assist power forward Barnes. So it's now 83-75 Spirits. Back to the center. The Whopper. 1-2. Contested by Moses. No, it isn't. Right back in his face. That's a two-pointer for Billy Paltz. And no assist. All right. 83-77. We got a game. 5-12. Shooting guard. Fred Lewis bombs away. 2-3. 2-3. And it's not higher, so it's a basket for Fred Lewis. Almost a three-point attempt. 85-77. 5 minutes. Center. Billy Paltz. 43. Potential steal. No, it is not a potential steal. And I think that means we just move on to the next card. Right? I'm learning this. I'm learning. Yeah, next play card. Ball goes a small forward. Oh, Larry Kenon's the power. He's not bigger than Olberding, but he just rebounds better. Olberding, 43. Another potential steal, 3. And that is definitely a steal by Carr. Turnover Olberding. Carr has a steals championship later in his career with the 79 Detroit Pistons. 8 steals for San Antonio, 5 steals for the Spirits of St. Louis in this game. Point guard. Barr, 52. 52 is an assist. Barr does the job as the point guard. Basket goes to the 3, small forward, M.L. Carr. Carr with 6. Spurs losing their edge a little bit. 4:24 left. Ball goes to the coach's choice. Looks like James Silas. 23. And it's another three-point attempt for James Silas. Oh my gosh. And he can't make it. He's got a 0. That's a miss. Holy cow. That's too bad. He's had these baskets that are nearly made. Offensive center, defensive center, +3 easily for Moses Malone. Here we go. 4:12. Coach's choice, go to 2. God, there's so many coach's choices. Just go to a player. Freddie Lewis. Freddie Lewis with the 1-3 contested, and he successfully contested. Missed shot for Lewis. Rebound. Offensive power forward +2. That's a 13 versus the defensive center, Billy Paltz with the board. 4 minutes. Shooting guard. Goes to Silas. Captain late with a 24 miss. He has not been hitting this quarter. He's missed 4 in a row, 0 for 5 in the period. Uncharacteristic. Offensive power forward, 12. Defensive small forward, 10, plus 1 die. And ML Carr is going to grab that board. ML, 348 left. Coach's choice. Getting tired of the coach's choice. Barnesy, that's going to be a 43. 43 is a steal. And the 3, yes. Kenon's only a 2. Turnover Barnes. Good D by Kenon. 336. Ball headed to the power forward. Mr. K. Used to be Dr. K. 42. Steal asterisk. Well, the 3 is a center. Moses Malone. Can he steal the ball on column 4? Ooh, it's going to take a 5 or a 6. Nope. So we just, asterisk, we just move the card, right? Yep, next play card. Spurs handed off to George Karl, who's had a fantastic game, and that's a 25, and that's no good. Misfire. Spurs are down to 453 from the field. Spirits still at 51.5, 51.6. Rebound offensive power forward plus 6. That's 18. And that gets the offensive rebound for Kenon. Let's check that rebound characteristic. I need a 6. And he gets it. He is fouled in the act of shooting by Marvin Barnes. Hope I'm doing that right. That's 2 on Barnes. Over the limit. Kenon, 3 to make 2 on the free throws. And he easily makes the first with a 22. Misses the second with a 66. And a 16's good. $87.79. They're just trying to cut into this lead, get it, keep it well into single digits. Power forward. That's Marvin. Marvin spins and fires. 5-6. Penetration not stopped by Olberding, which means he gets to column 2 shot. Did I do that right? Shoot. Yeah. Column 2 shot for... What did I just do? I just lost my mind again. Barnes, he gets the offensive rebound, I believe. Power forward. I got the offensive power forward plus 6. That was the Kenon play. I believe this is Barnes. He gets the 2-point shot. No. No, it was Kenon that got the offensive rebound. Am I right on that? He got that, and then he was fouled. He made 2 out of 3 free throws. No, we're on Marvin Barnes. I'm sorry. Marvin's going to get the two column shot. That's a 6. No good. Boy, like I said, you got to stay on top of this thing. If you don't have it, you can lose your concentration very easily. Then we'll have the rebound, offensive power forward versus defensive power forward, and Kenon will rebound. 3 minutes, 35-minute quarter going here. Coach's choice go to 1. James Silas, and that is a 36. We're not going to use the injury thing because it takes too much time. Missed by Silas. He cannot buy a bucket. He is colder than cold. Rebound, defensive point guard. It's going to be Barr, and we got a fast break opportunity using the fast break board of yellow. And we get a 4. Drive the hoop and contact, charge or block. So our white die is going to be the shooting guard. Freddie's the driver. Higher fast break on offense or defense called for the foul. Blue die names the defender. Blue Knight. Okay, so it's Freddie Lewis driving on George Karl. Who's got the higher fast break rating? We had a 2 for Lewis. Defense, 2 for Karl. They are the same. If ratings tie, score a basket plus defensive foul if offense is the home team. No. Score a charging foul if offense is the visiting team. Charging on Freddie Lewis. What a pivotal play. If they were the home team, they would have scored and would have been fouled. That's an explosive fast break play right there. Spurs take over. Coach's choice. 3. Nope. 2. Let's go to the Whopper. Haven't gotten him for a little bit. 25. And that's going to be a miss by Billy Paltz. He's just 1 for 4. Spurs struggling from the field all of a sudden. Rebound, defensive shooting guard. That is Freddie Lewis. 236. Small forward. Carr, 56. And that's a penetration move that is not stopped by Oberding. So I think we just draw another play card. Yeah, draw the next play card. And that's those guys. All right, center. Moses Malone. And that's a 1-2. And it's a potential 2-pointer. 3, the Whopper stops it. Missed by Moses. Rebound. Offensive small forward, 8. Defensive small forward, +2. Oberding easily grabs it. Coach's choice. Go to 1. It's only James Silas has got to start coming through. 1-5. Contested. It's going to be good. James Silas finally hits. It was about time. James. This looks like 1 for 7 or 1 for 8. I can't even tell. 87-81. Assist point guard George Karl. Two minutes. Power forward. Marvin Bad News Barnes, 31. Center block opportunity. And he's going to get another one. No problem. There's no way you cannot block that shot. Missed by Carr. Block number 6. For the Whopper. Block shot rebound is a 15. 15 is defensive power forward. That's going to be Larry Kenon. 1:48 on the clock. They're coming back, folks. Coach's choice, go to 2. Well, Kenon or Paul. Let's go Kenon this time. 24. Miss by Larry. They're missing a lot of column 2s. Rebound. Rare play on the rebound. There we go. So that, oh shoot, I just lost my die again. So Kenon missed. Rebound. 2-5. 25. Goaltending called on defense on 2-point attempt only. Credit shooter with basket and check last play card for assist. So Larry Kenon comes through. Last play card. Let's go with this one since I'm right here. Power forward 6. He's the power forward. Center 6. Yes. The Whopper with the assist. Puts it in. It's 87-83. Spirits are crumbling. Coach's choice. Well, let's go to my bad news. 64. Foul 1. It's going to be on the small forward Oberding. That'll be 3 on Mark. 3 team fouls, and that was a 64. 2 shots for Marvin Barnes. Not in the penalty yet. And that's a 4-1. And that'll work. 4-5, good. No field goals for Marvin, but 4 free throws. 89-83. 124 left in the third. Small forward. Oh, shoot. How'd I do that? Destroyed the board. Destroyed it. All right. I turned that, didn't I? I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Here is Olberding. We'll just go with it. Oh, that's 112 probably. Olberding with a 52, a pass plus, shooting guard. James Silas fires away all the way to 51. It's good. Olberding to Silas. $89-85. 1 minute. Center. Big Mo. 19-year-old Mo. 61. Pass. Power forward. Man. Bad news. 51. Assist. Marvin Barnes. Good play by Marv. And the basket goes to the 4. The point guard, Mike Barr. 91-85. Spirits only have 15 points this quarter. Spurs have 28. Point guard, Carl. 65. Foul bar. Penalty, 2 shots for Carl. 55. No good. He's a 54. And a 62. He misses them both. How unusual. Free throw rebounds. Let's go. 55. Defensive power forward, Marvin Barnes with the board. Hands the ball to the shooting guard. That's Fred Lewis. 52, Fred Lewis. Nice assist for Fred Lewis. Back up to an 8-point lead. And the 2 is the score. Power forward, Marvin Barnes. Marvin, who averages 24, has 18. Small forward Olberding, that's a 45. Offensive foul, Olberding is 4th. Costly turnover. Turnover number 10 for San Antonio. Hand the ball off to the point guard. It's Barr. 3-5. 3-5. Misfires. It was almost a basket. 50% shooter, 51%. Rebound, offensive power forward, 11. Defensive power forward, 16. The Spurs have the boards all figured out this quarter. I should probably get Randy Denton back in there, get some more boardage going, start the 4th quarter. Center, the WAP with 16 on the shot, on the game clock. 55. That's a P1. Moses makes him pass the ball. Power forward, Kenon. 33. And that's a potential block. I think, is that just a block by the defender? I'm assuming. Yeah, shot is going to be blocked on the 3 column. Yep, blocked by Barnes, missed by Kenon. Marvin, some defense. Definitely got a lot of blocks and steals. Rebound, offensive power forward, 12 versus defensive center, 15. And he's got the offensive rebound, Larry Kenon. Oh, wait, I rolled a 3. No, I did not get the offensive rebound. That's a tie. Rebound, Moses. Still got an extra play. End of period here. Shooting guard, Fred Lewis. Quarter approaches its 47th minute. And it's going to be a 21. And that is good. Fred Lewis at the buzzer puts them back up by 10. All that hard work getting back below double digits, and that ball went in. This is center forward, no. So final time for this period, 46 minutes and 48 seconds. See you in quarter 4. Alrighty, 1 quarter to play here in San Antonio. Spurs trailing 95-85. They made a little run. Outscored the Spirits 28-19 in the third, doing a slow comeback here. I've got the early fourth quarter lineups. Tom Owens has replaced Billy the Whopper Pultz. And I've also got a new small forward in Alan Bristow replacing Olberding for the St. Louis Spirits of St. Louis, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to keep Marvin Barnes in there. They need his offense, and I'm throwing in another 2 tall guys. Caldwell Jones at power forward, Randy Denton at center. They played very well in the second period. Ron Boone comes back with 4 fouls, as does George Gervin for San Antonio. And Don Chaney, who had a very good second quarter, is going to get rewarded with some playing time here. We'll see if the Spirits of St. Louis can maintain a 10-point lead on the road against the dangerous Spurs. I was just going to show off the unusual amount of players on the Spirits of St. Louis roster. I've played 10 players already for the bench of St. Louis. I've got Caldwell Jones, Randy Denton, Mike Barr, Don Chaney, Steve Green coming off the bench. But I've also got 5 additional players, including guys like Don Adams, defensive specialist, Mike D'Antoni, former NBA coach as well, Harry Rogers, Barry Parkhill, and Rudy Hackett all have not played. So if I need to go deeper into the bench, if they start blowing them out, then I can go with these guys. That probably won't happen, but we're going to give this fourth quarter a whirl here and see what we can do to wrap up this contest. Spurs got the tap in the first inning. I'm going to give them the ball to lead off the fourth quarter. They are down by 10 points. I got Gervin in. He still has his 3. He did get his 4th foul, kind of playing dangerously. James Silas stayed with 3, giving him a little break. He's only like 4 for 10, but he had a very poor shooting third period, so giving him a little break. Mike Gale, a very dependable backup. Maybe I'll go with Gale and Silas and move Gervin up to forward as soon as Silas is ready to come back. So here we go. Fourth quarter. Spurs ball. Shooting guard, and that is George the Iceman Gervin. And I roll a 66 for Gervin. He scores and is fouled by Chaney. An amazing start for the Spurs. First foul for Don Chaney. No assist on the play. George Gervin going to try and cut this lead down to 7. I'm sorry. And it's a 54. And Gervin's a 61, a fantastic foul shooter. And that 3-point play gives Gervin 29 points in 24 and a half minutes. And he's the leading scorer in the game. 95-87. Here comes the shooting guard. Don Chaney's the shooting guard. And I roll a 66. Chaney's going to try and get it back. But fortunately for the Spurs, it's a 5, which is greater than the 4. Wave off the foul. It is just going to be a 2-point basket, I believe. I think that's how it works. Yeah, possible foul. No foul. Blue dice higher. Just want to make sure. And so Don Chaney's going to get 2 points right back. And that gives them double digits with 10 for the game. 97-87. No assist on the play. Coach's choice, go to 1. Well, got to go to the Iceman. That's a 60. Oh, I'm sorry, red, white. Yep, 62. And that's a foul 2. And Cheney cannot avoid it because it's a 1, and he's got a 4 on column 6. So Cheney's going to get another foul. And George Gervin's going to go back to the free throw stripe. And that's a 41 good. 64 is no good. So Gervin misses a free throw. It's 97-88. Or is that 89? They've scored 4 in the quarter. It's 89. I didn't count his extra point on the free throw. And so the rebounding missed free throw, it is a 12. Offensive power forward is going to grab the rebound. So that's going to be Larry Kenon. And I'm just going to kick the ball back out on an offensive rebound for a free throw. Hand it off to the center. Tom Owens has got a good offensive game. Played in Portland for a while. 56. And he's penetrating, but he will be stopped by Denton on that penetration. So we're going to draw the next play card. Ball goes to the power forward. That's Mr. K. Mr. K only has, he's got 16. Okay. He's doing all right. He averaged 18.7. And Mr. K gets a 1-3. And that is contested, and that's not going to be stopped by Marvin Barnes. So 2-pointer for Larry Kenon. 97-91. Back to St. Louis. We've got a 21 for the coach's choice. Go to 4. Don Cheney. 21's usually a good number. Count it. Cheney having a very good game. 12 points in basically 10 minutes. And it's 99-91. Still hitting 52% from the floor are the Spirits of St. Louis, assisted by Boone. Back to the Spurs. 1-5 center, 6 rare play. We got a 1. It's going to go into Tommy Owens, who played for Kentucky, Indiana, and the Spurs in 1976. Nobody wanted him, or the club disbanded. Let's see, 52. And he's going to throw a P pass. And that sounds kind of odd, but that is going to go to the power forward, Larry Kenon. And so Larry gets to shoot with a +10 from 2-point land. It goes all the way up to 46. And he gets it. Assist Owens. So T.O. with the assist. Basket for Mr. K. He's got 20. 99-93. They are hanging in there, waiting for the Spirits to crack. Power forward. Bad News Barnes. 4-4-4. So we got a 44. Potential steal. Yes, Larry Kenon, a very good stealer. He actually had 10 steals in an NBA game. He has just stolen the ball from Bad News Barnes. Here comes the point guard. I can't remember if I turned the clock or not. Point guard is Mike Gale. And that is a 25. And a 25 is no good for Gale. Rebound, offensive power forward, +6. Kenon will get the rebound over Caldwell Jones, even though he's a great offensive rebounder. I could put Caldwell at the power forward. Let's switch those. Offensive rebound, Kenon. And now we can check to see if Kenon is going to go up on a 6. No. So we'll just play the ball out. Small forward, Alan Bristow. A capable scorer, 33. 2. Just a simple little 2 hiding in there. So Bristow gets credit for a basket. It's 99-95. It's getting that close. I'll be making some changes in about a minute. And center 8, no assist. Here comes St. Louis. Coach's choice. Well, better go to Marvin. And it's a 45. Missed shot by Barnes. Rebound, defensive center, fast break opportunity, Owens. And we've got that green fast break for the Spurs. And it's a 22-3. Green says possible basket on fast break. If blue die is higher than shooter's fast break rating, he drives to the hoop and scores. So the person on the fast break for the Spurs is the small forward, Bristow. It is a 1. That's not going to be higher than his rating, so he does not score or pass possible fast break. It's not a possible fast break. So that's not going to be a fast break shot. So we're just going to start the play from scratch. Goes over the shooting guard. The Iceman. 30 points on the night. That is a 23 and a 23. And it's still good because it's not a three-point attempt for Gervin. He kept shooting threes. 2 points for the Iceman. It is a 2-point game that quickly. Assist power forward 7. Yes, Alan Bristow. And we got ourselves a game here. The Spurs are trying to climb the mountain here and come all the way back. Coach's choice, go to 1. 1, we're going to go to, let's go to Booney. Booney hasn't gotten the ball in a while. 1-6. Boone, it's a 2. 2-pointer from Ron Boone. Good shot. Clutch shot, Spirits of the first to hit the century mark. And an assist to Don Chaney, who's had a fantastic game. He's got to guard Gervin, though, on the other end. Power forward. Goes to Mr. K. And that's a 56. 56 is a penetration move that will not be stopped. I think that means he gets to shoot a 2-point, a 2-column, second column shot. Because it's 56. Power forward. Column 2 shot. And no good for Mr. K. Could have made it a 2-point game. Rebound, offensive point guard. 4, defensive point guard plus 4. Boone will get that without even needing the 4. Down to 9 minutes left. Ball goes to the, I just did turn that. Coach's choice. Go to 2. Randy Denton, man with a super afro. 54 steal opportunity, and Owens might get it. Oh, no, he won't. He's a 5, so he will not get the steal. Just draw the next play card. Lucked out there. Owens is very slow. And here comes Coach's choice. Let's go to Booney one more time. That's a 44. Another steal potential. And Gale's going to get it. Turnover Boone. Gale, a good defender and a good stealer. And timeout. Timeout here. These Spurs are down 4. They might be making some changes. I think Alan Bristow is going to come out of the game. And I believe we're going to put in Captain Late. At the point guard. Captain Late returns. All right. Owens, what about for the St. Louis? We'll just keep it this way for, well, let me think. And they're playing reasonably well. Let's keep going. Small forward. Gervin with the ball now, playing the small forward slot. 52, pass plus to the 5, which is the point guard. And so James Silas can have a 1-51 or whatever you call that chance, and he's going to score, assist Gervin. 101.99. This game is getting tight. Center, Randy Denton, good rebounder. And a good shooter, 45. Offensive foul on Denton. Back to the Spurs, a chance to tie. Kenon goes up, 43. Chance for a steal, no. Point guard, James Silas, 26. Misfires. James just can't seem to get on a streak. Rebound, offensive power forward, 12. Defensive power forward, 16. Caldwell Jones is going to get the rebound. Hands the ball off to the shooting guard, Don Chaney, the Duck. 1-6. Contested 2. Not going to be good. Great defense by Gale. One guy on the team that can play lockdown defense is Mike Gale. Rebound, offensive center. 12, defensive center, plus 5. Owens easily clears. Hands the ball to the coach's choice. Go to 3. Okay, go to 2. Yes, Dr. K. 66. Scores. And he is fouled by Caldwell Jones. Kenon scores to tie it up. No assists. Foul Caldwell Jones. And Larry with a chance to give the Spurs the lead. And he does. 32 makes the free throw. 23.7 in the quarter for Larry Kenon. And it's 102-101. Spurs take the lead. 7:24 goes the point guard, Booney. Booney with the shot. 3-5. 3-5. No good by Boone. Both teams tied on the boards with 40 boards apiece. Here's the rebound. Ball out of advantage. Ball out of bounds at home court advantage. Roll to see who gets the team rebound. Well, let's see what that is. Let's see. Home court advantage. Visiting team away index is 4. And then what's the home team's home court index is 2. And there just says home. It just give it to the home team. So we'll give the team rebound to San Antonio. And here come the Spurs. Point guard, Silas. That is a 23, and it's a 4, so it's good. James Silas hits. Spurs continue to tack on some points here. Assist shooting guard 4. It's going to be Mike Gale. Seven minutes to play. Small forward Marvin Barnes. And that is a 3-6. That's just going to be a miss. We're not going to worry about the injury factor here. Barnes no good. Rebound, offensive power forward 11. Defensive shooting guard 6. Going to be a rebound for Caldwell Jones on the offensive glass. And let's see if Caldwell gets a 6. Nope. They're going to pass it around. Ball goes to the coach's choice. Let's go to Marvin this time since he has the ball anyway. 1-2. It's going to be a defensive challenge by Gervin. It is good for Marvin Barnes. That's a tough assignment for the Iceman. A very strong, small forward who's big. All right, 6:36 to go. Ball's going to go to the coach's choice. Go to 1. Or Silas. Do we want to go Silas? We'll go Gervin. Let's go Gervin. He's been hot. And we got ourselves a 4-6. 2-pointer. Gervin scores again. He's just an offensive Dynamo 34 in the game for the Iceman. Assist. Shooting guard 6. Yes, Mike Gale. Spurs have opened the quarter, outscoring them 21-8. Spirits have got to get some spirit back into their game. Power forward. Caldwell. 4-3. Potential steal. Definitely. Kenon steals that ball. He's a stealing machine. Turnover, Caldwell Jones. We'll make some changes in 2 plays here. Coach's choice, go to 1. Iceman's got the hot hand. Why not? 65. Fouled by Barnes. 14 fouls. 0 on the Spurs. 4 on the Spirits. Inbound. Go back to Gervin one more time. 23. It's a 5. It's a 3-point attempt for George Gervin. On its way. No good. It's the only time he's missing. He's firing up too many 3-pointers. Rebound. Loose ball foul. This could be very important. 11. Offensive power forward. Larry Kenon. With a loose ball foul. There's the first team foul. Halfway through, it'll be St. Louis's ball. Let's make a couple changes. All right, 6 minutes to play. We've put Billy Paltz back into the game for San Antonio and made some wholesale changes for St. Louis. Fred Lewis is coming back in, Moses Malone, and ML Carr. Caldwell Jones just wasn't quick enough to keep up with Larry Kenon, so he's taking a seat on the bench right now. And so here we go. Final 6 minutes. Spirit's still right in it, down just 3. Coach's choice. Well, let's hand the ball off to Marvin Barnes since he's Mr. Clutch. 63. And that's going to be a foul perhaps on Kenon. No, it isn't. And I got to know what that is. It's a foul 2. So you go foul 2. The blue die is higher. It's forced a missed field goal attempt. So it's a forced 2. I thought it was a foul 2, but it's really just if it's not, he's been fouled in the act of shooting. So it is a shooting type of foul. I'm trying to justify why that is that. So miss by Barnes. Great defense by Kenon, of all people. Highest rebounder at offensive center, offensive power forward. So this is a good one here. Offensive center, obviously. Moses Malone. Gets rebound and follow-up column 2 shot. So Moses is going to be going up. And he's fouled by his regular defender, Paltz, who's done this before. He's just wondering how he's been whomped with that. That's the 3rd foul. So a column 2 shot for Moses Malone. That's a 2. It goes. So count it. Count the basket. 106-105. That's the second team foul on the Spurs as Moses has 1 free throw with a chance to tie it up. And that's a 12. It's good. Moses comes in just in time to rescue the Spirits. Ball goes to the point. Captain late, James Silas. It's a 1-3, and it's a defensive challenge, and he'll fail that challenge. 2 points for James Silas. Lewis couldn't guard him. So 2 more for the Spurs. Silas was 17. And no assist. Ball goes back to the coach's choice. Go to 2. Lewis. And that is a 45 on Freddie. 45's a turnover. Lewis throws the ball away. That is turnover number 16 for St. Louis. 10 for the Spurs. Coach's choice. Go to 1. Well, it's Captain Late time, folks. 3-5. 3-5 is a pass. Captain Late dishes the ball off, looking for a better shot. Coach's choice, go to 1. Well, let's go to the other one. Let's go to Gervin. Gervin, 1-4. 1-4. There's a challenge by Carr, and he successfully forces Gervin to miss the shot. Gervin has not missed much today, except 3-point attempts. Rebound, defensive center, Malone. Malone with 8 rebounds. Fast break opportunity for Spirits. And that is a 1. And they are yellow. And that's going to be possible basket off the fast break. If blue die is higher than the shooter's rating, he drives to the hoop and scores. So 2, that's the shooting guard. That's Ron Boone. If blue die is higher than the shooter's fast break rating, so it's a 5, it certainly is. Drives the hoop and scores, check for an assist. So Booney's going to get credit for 2. Ties the game up at 108. Checking for an assist, the point guard, 8. Yes, Fred Lewis tacks on assist. Another assist for him. And he's got about 6 or so, I think. Yep, 6 assists. 108. 108. We've got ourselves a game, folks. Here comes San Antonio. Coach's choice. Captain Late's going to get the ball. We'll just alternate between Silas and Gervin. And that's a 23, and it's good. James Silas. Don't want to fire up that 0% three-point percentage of his. 110-108, San Antonio with a clutch shot. Assist, nobody. Ball goes to the point. Lewis looking to tie this game up. 1-5. Another challenge here. And Silas defends it very well. That's a missed shot for Fred Lewis. Rebound, offensive power forward. 11, defensive small forward. 1 die. Well, Gervin's going to need it because he's going to need... Oh, no, he doesn't need it. He just needed a 1. So he's got the rebound. Gervin has got it. Rebounds well enough. And here comes San Antonio after a good defensive play. Center. The Whopper. And that's a 52. 52 is an assist for Billy Paltz. Nice pass. Whopper with the assist. 2-pointer scored by the 2. Power forward Kenon. 25 for Larry Kenon. A great quarter. 112-108. Ball goes to Boone. Needs a shot to get back into this. 41. And that's a potential steal by the small forward Gervin. So we'll see what happens here. 2. And it is. That was on column 4. Gervin's number is higher. So it's a turnover for Boone and a steal by Gervin. That surprises me. What was his stealing per 40 minutes? That's 2. That's pretty solid. Pretty solid. Spurs with the ball, 4 minutes to go. Into the Whopper. And that's a 1-2, and that's a contested shot that's going to be missed by Billy Paltz. Paltz only has 6 points on the game. Averages 16.5. Rebound, offensive center. Billy gets an auto rebound. And column 2 plus possible foul. Okay, well, let's do the column 2 shot first. Whopper gets a 5. It's not going to be good. Defensive center's column 6 rating. So let's do this. 4. No, Moses does stop him, so it's just a missed shot. Yep. Missed shot for Billy Paltz. Hope I pieced that together properly. Rebound, offensive center, 10. Defensive center, Moses Malone. They mean business. 348 goes the small forward. The rookie ML Carr gets in there. 46. And that's a missed shot by ML. ML with just 6 points on the day. He averages 12. Rebounded by offensive power forward Barnes versus Paltz. And Billy Paltz grabs that board. Might need to seal that off and get Denton back in there or someone. I'm not sure. Shooting guard. Mike Gale's playing that position right now. 23. And it's a three-point attempt by Gale. Downtown Spurs have been terrible. 16. He's got it. The 18% shooting. Mike Gale drills a three ball. 115 to 108. No assist on the play. Holy cow. Oh my, they're hitting 14% on three. That may have been their first three. They're like 1 for 7. Here comes St. Louis. Coach's choice. Bad News Barnes or Boone? Let's go to Boone. And that's a 22, and that's good. Boone scores. 17 for Ron Boone. 115, 110. And the assist, no. Getting down to 3:12 to go. Power forward. Kenon. 21. That's a dunk. Kenon, that's easy. Easy stuff. 27 for Larry. And it's 117, 110. Assist Silas. Assist number 5 for Silas. 117, 110. Down to 3 minutes to go. Coach's choice. Gotta give it to... Let's go to Moses on this play. See if we can draw some fouls. 2-3. And it's 5. He's got it. Moses Malone puts it in. 117, 112. Assist Fred Lewis. Okay, we're down to the final 3 minutes. Do I want to take out... Do I want to shore up the rebounding? Let's go with this for a little bit. I just have a feeling Carr's going to get a steal or something. Coach's choice. Go to 3. Go to 2. Kenon or Paltz. Let's go to Larry. He's the hot shooter. There's a 61. Miss. Rebound, defensive shooting guard, that is Boone. Here come the Spirits. They're not giving up. They've got spirit. Small forward. ML Carr, the youngster, 35. 35's a 2. Quick basket by ML Carr. He's got 8. 117, 114. No assist. Spurs hanging in there. Center, Paltz, 52. Assist, Billy Paltz. He had a good passing year that year. My goodness. 119, 114. Basket to the 4. Point guard, James Silas, has been hot this quarter. 21 on the game. He averages 24. So, 119, 114. Both teams shooting over 50%. Spirits 51.7, Spurs 50.5. Oh yeah, I was going to check and see what was Palt's assists per 40 minutes on the play. He's been pretty impressive. Silas 6. Man, it says Palt's 5 assists per 40 minutes. That's very good. Here we go. Coach's choice. Go to 1. Let's go to Marvin. On the 2:12 mark here. It's 31. That's a contested block. That's a CB by the center. And it's a 2. And Paltz has a 1. So that's going to be a block shot of Marvin Barnes by Paltz. He's got at least 7 blocks now. Rebound, offensive center, +4. Moses, 20. He's got it. Wrestles it away from Paltz. Does he have the little flick thing? No, he just grabbed the offensive rebound. 2 minutes left in the game. Moses goes in. 3-4. 2-pointer for Moses Malone. Always a high percentage shooter. He's got 7 in the quarter. 18 for the game. 119-116. No assist. 1:48 on the clock. Coach's choice. Go to 1. Let's go to Gerv. Gerv 11. Contested 2. And it's going to be good. Is that a C2? Is that a center? Oh, defensive center. Moses, yeah. Still going to be good. 2-pointer. George Gervin like he needs another basket. 36 for the Iceman. 121-116. And no assist. 1:36 to go. Comes coach's choice. Go to 2. Freddie Lewis. 21. Not a 3-point attempt. It's good. Fred Lewis puts one in. Got 19 points. 121-118. Neither team giving up here. No assist. 124. Small forward goes to Gervin, the Iceman. Plows in there. 62. And he's looking for a foul. And he's going to get it. It's on Carr. Because the numbers were equal. 2 shots for the Iceman. That's the 5th team foul, the second on Carr. And Gervin makes the first. Makes them both. George Gervin having a game. 38 on the game. Effortless points for the Iceman. 123-118. They're looking to win this home game after a very slow start. Point guard. 4th quarter OT, but coach's choice. I'd just rather have a point guard. This guy scored 20 a game. 1-3. That's a contested 2-pointer, and that's going to be good for Fred Lewis. Now leads the team in scoring with 21 points. Neither team holding back. Small forward 8. Nope. Got 1 minute to play. 3-point game. Center. The Whopper goes in. 35. Missed. Missed by Billy. He's 0 for 3. He's only 1 for 7 this half. Rebound. Power forward Marvin Barnes. How many for Big Marvin today? So just 6 rebounds. Goes over to Marvin. Cut it to 1. 51. Assist. Marvin Barnes. What a play by Marvin. 123-122. Basket goes to 5. Shooting guard Ron Boone. Booner with 19. Wow. 123-122. This team will not quit. Shooting guard Gale. And that's a 1-6. 2-pointer, Mike Gale. Just like that. He hit a 3. Now he hits a 2. And the Spurs have a little breathing room. Just a little, assisted by Paltz, who hasn't scored much. But he does have 6 assists. Down to the wire here. Power forward. Barnesy. 52. 52 is a pass plus. And he's passing it over to Booney. So Booney, with 10 more points, goes 46. Fires away. 41. It's good. Assist Barnes again. Good passing by Barnes. His 4th assist. Booney with the 2-pointer. He is 5 of 6 this period now. And it's 125-124. Goes the shooting guard. It's Gale. Two, 3. That's a good number. And it's good. Mike Gale with a big, big basket right there. Wow. 127, 124. No assist. Coach's choice. Let's go to Boone. 4-5. turnover! Ron Boone with a turnover. That is huge. Ball goes over to Gervin. Trying to put the nail in the coffin. 1-6. Contested 2. No good by Gervin. Rebound centers battle. Moses with the board. I don't even know how to coach a three-pointer. But I've got to do it because this is it. I don't know if I can coach a three or not. Let me take a look at the rules. Okay, after plenty of consultation here, every player in replay basketball has a call 3 rating. Now, this ball is going into ML Carr's hands. He has a call 3 rating of 5. So the only way I can actually shoot a three-pointer for ML Carr would be to roll a 6th with 1 die, and I'd have to still subtract 10 from his 32-point three-point rating. So we're going to roll it here. Otherwise, he's got to naturally take a three-pointer, and that's nearly impossible on his card. So let's see what happens here. I need a 6. I got a 5. So he's got to just do a normal, regular 3-dice roll. Did not get the call. Not a lot of three-pointers shot in this league, but good to see they at least have a rule for it. I'm guessing it is that 5 right there. I don't see other. There's no mention in the rule book where it's at, but it's got to be right next to the three-point rating. And so ML Carr ends up, he needs to get a basket and fouls what he needs. And that is a 5-3, and that's going to be a turnover at the buzzer for ML Carr, and the San Antonio Spurs complete their comeback, winning this game 127-124, outscoring the Spirits 42-29 in the final period. An amazing comeback by the home team, but at least they had the home crowd behind them, so it's somewhat believable when you have guys like Larry Kenon, who went 12 for 20 from the floor for 27 points and had 10 rebounds. And of course, MVP George Gervin, the Iceman, ended with 38 points on 13 for 22 from the field and 12 of 13 from the free throw line. So other top scorers for the Spirits included Marvin Bad News Barnes, only shot 8 of 20, really struggled after a quick start, and made all 4 of his free throws for 20 points. 18 points and 11 rebounds for Moses Malone, 6 of 10 from the floor. Fred Lewis, 8 of 14 shooting for 21. 8 of 14 shooting also for Ron Boone, 21 points. So, and Don Chaney, 6 of 11, 12 points off the bench in 15 minutes. So a great game. Teams end up shooting 53.8% for the Spirits, 51%, 50 of 98 for the San Antonio Spurs. This was a very realistic game as far as field goal attempts shot. Both of these teams were in the 90s shooting regular 2-point attempts. So out of my limited number of games, this has been the most accurate game of all of them. Spurs helped themselves with only having 10 turnovers while there was 19 for the Spirits of St. Louis. Anyway, I thank you for watching this game, and I know it was a long one. It takes a little while to play a card and dice version of replay basketball, but it definitely is a very complete game, a very detailed game, and I think I learned a lot this game. It was just a different experience this time versus my first rookie game, and I've been watching a lot of videos as well, so that's getting a little bit better every time I play, but I think it's definitely going to be a long play game. You don't just sit down and play this game in one sitting. You do it in a couple of sittings because it does take a while to play a quarter. So anyway, thanks for tuning in, and this has been Rod's Tabletop Hoops.